EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live third-round coverage of the Players. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Notah Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Keegan Bradley is on top. He sits at 10 under par. As for our featured golfer, their place is secured for the weekend, but it's going to take something special to get back into contention. Frank, day 3 here at TPC Sawgrass and the Players. The golfer we're going to be following, the rookie, through that first test in making the cut. Now, it's all about stringing a couple more good rounds together, and then, as you know, seeing where the chips fall.
Yeah, you can get birdies in bunches here at TPC Sawgrass. We know that, especially since they've added that drivable par 4 12. So I think just really worry about your own game once again on a Saturday and let the round come to you. You know, the par 5s are reachable. There's a couple of short par 4s out there. Take advantage of that. All of a sudden, you post the number come this afternoon, and that score, believe me, will stand up against anyone.
So the scrambling skills will be put to the test early. That tee shot into the bunker here on the opening hole. An early barometer of his day to come, his second to this opening par 4.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
It's about 137 yards to the front, 151 to the hole, pin in the right front.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at 1 over. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, what do you make of the par 5 second?
Doglegs to the left, so there's a decision to be made here all the time, but a good hooking tee shot, that takes the trees on the left out of play, and even the rough on the right. Good tee shot here. I've seen people get home with as little as a 5-iron.
This may be a touch right. No fairway here. This one in that rough. From the pine straw now, his second.
Par fives too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on. But the second shot, it's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third. Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par five.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Just never controlled that one, Frank, and that's well long. Ten-foot putt left. Nope. Yeah, that's a good putt, though it is for bogey here at the second. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Next up, the 177-yard par 3 third, the easiest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass, 2-tiered greens sloping from back to front, and it is protected by a bunker in front and grass bunkers to the right. Birdie, definitely in the cards here if you hit a good shot off the tee. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. I'd overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the left.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there. So from the rough, his second here at the fourth. So, after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Still a good shot there and likely going to limit the damage if he can finish that off.
Yeah, and at this point, you're just looking to make sure you don't make things any worse.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll hold steady at +3. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Up next, the difficult dogleg right, par 4 fifth, the longest par 4 at TPC Sawgrass, measuring 471 yards. Well, all the pros will tell you the fifth here at TPC Sawgrass is all you want. Challenging at 471 yards, it's the longest par 4 on the golf course. Gonna work this up that left-hand side. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. From off the fairway, this his second at number 5.
Oh, that's nice. Ball landed softly. And that's why it's a good decision, really, when you think about it. Ball sitting in the rough, not too bad. You want it to land soft, so the flop shot. Good decision.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par, and he'll stay right where he is. Hole number 6, 393-yard par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
And that will do just fine.
Oh, this would be a good tee shot any other day of the week, really. The only problem is that hole, which is cut front right today. So tee shot on the right, hole cut front right, not exactly the best mix.
That pin in the front right quadrant of the green today as he stares down his second.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This one measures out to 15 feet. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And with that, he's back to 2 over. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4 7th, slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Second shot, good look at the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
11 feet away. Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
12 feet still to go. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of three-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions, and that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Yeah, that's a good shot. Just going to trickle into that first cut, but should leave a close-in look here for his third. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Just going to sneak on by. This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And the card will show he goes out in 37, 1 over par. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will make this a front 9 of 37, 1 over par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. And this might turn out to be a bit of a break. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it ricochets into the bunker. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 126 yards to the front of this green. 137 is the number you'll need to get it all the way to the flag. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Been in a fairway bunker and safely on the green. You never know, might even sneak a birdie.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Got it there, but not quite on target. From about 8 feet. Safely in. Well, it's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay right where he is. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Let's go to the 11th. Now it's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back nine, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, well, it's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Oh, that is left, and that is trouble. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. So hard to gauge distance control and get that ball to come out the way you want it. This one going to be in the sand again. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Just 5 feet left. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that won't help the cause one bit. Here now, the 12th hole at the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
Just gave that way too much.
a left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he will definitely not say no to that. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Hole number 13 here at Sawgrass, tricky 181-yard par 3.
You don't have to hit directly at this flag. When that flag's at the back there, you can use the contours. When it's on the left, once again, you can use the ridge in the middle of the green. Matter of fact, one of the hardest hole locations is when it's in the front right, because that's when you have to be perfect.
That one safely on the putting surface. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, there's a fairly significant slope to take into account here. In terms of the break, it is going to move a hair from right to left, so two key things to focus on.
All right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, Frank, this one gets everybody's attention. The 14th, 481 yards, par 4.
Yeah, it's not just the length of this hole. Water down the left, mounds to the right. This is it. You got to buckle up here. Tee it up. This has to be your best swing.
That's up the left side. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of roll out, and that is a good shot. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. This for birdie now at 14.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right. And really two good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly. And 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
second shot now and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub. So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
A look at birdie here at 15.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. It will certainly help the cause. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain right where he is. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the Gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. And that will do just fine.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it? This par 5 green is well protected. That's two good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And he will definitely not say no to that. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind, and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
It didn't clear the water by much. Hard to come up short with that whole location, but that is safely aboard. Done there, just about knocked that one stick, and a short birdie putt coming up. From close range, this for a 2. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll try and fight back as that scores back to 3 over par. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
That was sweet.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4. Frank, really challenging second shot here at the home hole, the 18th.
You have to be decisive going in here. You can see all the trouble in front of you, water left, that mounding on the right, neither place really is good to go. So somehow you've got to muster up your best shot. That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
Well, in all things considered, he's in pretty good shape, coming back up the slope, working slightly to the right.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will finish off our round of golf. Okay, so that will wind up the par at the last. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
But I think the goal really is to try and shoot back-to-back great rounds, Rich. If anything better than that, maybe leader takes a stumble. You can't control that, but at least get out there tomorrow, shoot as low as you can.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.